A Wii U game?
Greetings, ladies and gents, and welcome to Shantae and the Pirate's Curse.
Jerome, what is this bullshit? A Wii U? No one owns that shit. Get out of here.
Oh no, this is totally on the Steam.
Man, Steam got a lot more childish.
No, the Steam link, I changed the theme.
And for the people who, for the rare comments that we actually get, no, I'm not being serious. Because I know somebody out there will take me seriously.
Yes. Well, to be fair, I have at least 3 different copies of this. One on Steam, one on Wii U, and one on 3DS.
Wait, 51% for your main file? Jerome, I'm disappointed.
I have 100% of my 3DS one. The Wii U, the Wii U one was a test run for the recording.
Oh. Excuses.
So, are you gonna speedrun this?
Kinda.
Well,
I mean,
you want to delve into how exactly you're going to be handling this game? Like, what are you going to be doing, what are you not going to be doing, etc.?
Well, I'm definitely not gonna 100% the game. I'm gonna 100% the game, and I'm gonna do it in a way that I'm trying to speed up the process of, reducing backtracking and stuff. But there are some that you kind of don't really have much of a choice because of lack of certain upgrades. So there's a lot about this. There's a lot about this game that I really like that the older games didn't have. I mean, haters come at me, but I say this is probably the best Shantae game ever made.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree.
I've never played a Shantae game, so I can't really agree or anything.
If you're going to get into it, I would say a good starting point is either this game, or if you don't want to be spoiled by how good this game is in comparison to the other ones, play Risky's Revenge first, and then play this. You can go back to the first Shantae game on Game Boy if you want, but it has not aged the best.
Yeah, it hasn't aged the best. Another character from, I believe...
Risky's Revenge.
Risky's Revenge. So, like I said, there's a lot of characters that they're reusing from the previous games. So you won't get all of them. But still, Ammo Baron's name is still pretty cool.
Is he just a giant magazine?
No, he's not a giant magazine.
By magazine, I mean like assault rifle magazine.
Yeah, we know. But no, he's not.
You'll see. But welcome to Scuttletown. I swear it's much nicer than this.
I'm not sure if this is just me, but am I the only one here getting skipped frames?
No,
not me.
Not me.
Huh, that's weird. Huh.
The animation in this game looks pretty smooth.
Yeah, WayForward has always been known for smooth animation. It's basically it's basically a staple of their series.
I expect this to look more like Mighty Switch Force HD.
Well, if you're looking for something more like that, that's probably Shantae Half Genie Hero when that eventually comes out in the year 20.
In the year 20XX.
Yeah, the year 20.
But animation-wise, even the Game Boy game was really well animated. So.
Yeah, for a Game Boy game, that was really well animated. It's just, unfortunately, because of the well animation, the sprites had to be so huge, which is what caused a lot of screen crunch issues in the first game.
So the thing is,
like the hair especially is really well animated.
I can't remember. I can't remember the sprites are like each part of her is like separate, or they're all individual. Considering like on what platforms these are going on, there's no excuse not to have such well done animations.
Well, not exactly, because even some 2D games that still have pixel art and stuff aren't as well animated as this.
But yeah, with a few exceptions.
Because really, when it comes to smooth animation, what really makes smooth animation work is how well it's actually how well it's drawn, first of all, and how many frames of animation there are for everything.
Yeah.
The more frames of animation, the smoother it's going to look naturally.
And like for it to be well animated, it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, well, because that animation takes a really long time.
Yeah.
So and you got to pay the people to do it. So.
Like, how much did each character in Skullgirls cost? Like,
I think it was like around $1 million or no, maybe not. No, maybe not $1 million, but
it cost quite a bit.
Yeah, it cost really a lot just to make one character.
As for the game itself, there is a lot of things about this game that I liked a lot more than what the other games did. I'll get into them as we move along. But
shit, that's
Yeah, it can actually gets pretty hectic at this point for an intro stage.
Yeah.
We're Arnold Schwarzenegger now.
And don't
Get
worry,
to the
falling
chopper.
and don't worry, falling to the pit does not mean instant death. It just means you take damage.
Yeah, it doesn't mean like you lose a life or anything. You just take damage.
I believe that was that in the previous games or
That was also in Risky's Revenge. In the original Shantae, I believe you lost a life.
yeah. Not only did you get health, you also had lives. So.
Yeah, which is something you really don't need in a Metroidvania style game.
How would lives even work? Like,
Well, in the original Shantae, it's basically just like any other game. You get lives through. Well, in Shantae, you get lives through dancing mini games. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, maybe I'm misremembering, but
I think there's an occasional drop.
yeah, sometimes there's occasional drops for extra lives, but regardless, you basically get lives through doing either collecting them or earning them. And if you, let's say, if you fell into a bottomless pit in the original Shantae on Game Boy, you'd lose a life. Or if you took too much damage and you lost all your hearts, well, then you'd lose a life as well. Thankfully, in future games, they got rid of the whole live aspect because, like I said, in a Metroidvania style game, you really do not need lives.
I mean, I didn't really play much of the Game Boy Shantae. I remember playing Risky's Revenge, and yeah, it was pretty good, but there's still some things about it that I just didn't really really like. And then just transition to this game is just I'm just holding back from explaining everything because I'll just be a huge info and there's nothing else to talk about later.
and who's this old man?
He's basically
That is your save point.
in basically every Shantae game, he acts as your save point.
Okay.
Why? There's no real explanation. There is Ammo Baron.
Wait, is there voice acting in this game?
Very little.
Very little bit.
I mean, as good as WayForward is as a company, they don't really have the biggest of budget when it comes to their games. Because usually they usually make every once in a while they make games with their own IP, such as Mighty Switch 4, Shantae, etc., stuff like that. But on their downtime when they have to make cash, they have to do license games and such. So
What's this Ammo Baron guy's deal?
He's basically war crazy.
Oh,
and
okay.
I believe in the previous game, the mayor of the town handed over the deed to him.
No, this is this game.
Oh, it was this game that he did that?
Yeah, he handed over the. I don't know why, but for some reason in this recording, he keeps choosing to do this until I decided to jump. He never did that before. He would just shoot anyway.
He looks really pathetic like that.
Now, one thing that Shantae and the Pirate's Curse did add was info for how much damage you're doing, like the little numbers that pop up above enemies. But I really see no point for it because there's no visible health bar for any enemies. So
is there like gear?
Wait, pardon?
Is there gear or any upgrades or anything?
For Shantae, yes. For enemies, no. So.
The thing is, it's just that. Well, I don't know. I don't mind it because it does give me a sense of strength and how much damage I'm doing to the enemy at once.
No, it's not a detriment to the game or anything. It's just I've always just found it curious that that's implemented the first way because it really doesn't serve any purpose.
I think it still showed how much damage you dealt in Risky's Revenge.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think it did. But like I said, maybe I'm misremembering.
Those explosions actually look really good.
Well, like we said, it's WayForward.
Yeah, the explosions in this game is actually really good. Like, actually better than Mega Man X.
And wait a minute. That smoke isn't a sprite. Like, it's an actual image overlay.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Still like it. I don't know why, but the way all these guys walk is just really cool. And for some reason, they move like robots. Anyway, to explain where the story is coming from at this point, Ammo Baron got the deed to the town, so now he wants to basically convert everything to a cannon. And now Shantae tried to stop him from doing that, but now since Ammo Baron is technically the mayor, she got in trouble for attacking him. And what better way to do that is to cut her trademark hair.
Well, she'll grow it back.
That's very true.
So what's this guy?
That's Shantae's
That's
uncle.
He doesn't look anything
don't-
like Shantae, but
there's a lot of information that that earlier
The
games
previous
actually
games explain, yeah.
Yeah. So right now it's kind of like for anyone who's hasn't played a Shantae game before. I mean, it doesn't really impact much, except well, this game is a little more direct from the. Oh, what am I saying? They're all direct from each other. In order to understand what the story is coming from, you have to play Risky's Revenge, and then in order to understand what's going on from Risky's Revenge, you gotta understand and play the first game.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah. So if you want to understand the game story wise, you would have to. But in order to actually enjoy yourself, I'd say this game or possibly Risky's Revenge.
I love how in the
Um,
actual sprite her hair is down, but in the actual portrait sprite her hair is still tied up.
Yeah, I never understood that. And here we have the main antagonist of the series.
Risky Boots.
Did I even mention anything to her?
that's a really stupid name.
What, Risky Boots?
Yeah. Like, I heard some dumb names, and that's kind of dumb.
I don't know. I got used to it rather quickly. What was I trying to remember now? In Half Genie Hero, did they mention anything about Risky Boots in that?
Well, she's in the game, yeah.
Oh, okay. So now Risky's basically trapping Shantae because she suspects of actually trapping her Tinkerbats, which is basically her minions. Which I actually think are kind of cool.
What, the
So
Tinkerbats?
is she gonna be the
Yeah.
secondary protagonist or whatever?
You guess well.
Yes, the Tinkerbats looks just fine.
I like the Tinkerbats design-wise, but they're pathetic. As actual minions, they're pathetic.
Well, until now. Well, actually, I take that back. They're still kind of pathetic. You'll see why in a moment, but... Actually, I think this game is probably the most story-driven compared to the rest.
It is.
Because the other games were pretty basic in its... they're pretty basic plot-wise, but this one there's a lot more stuff involved. Actually, I think they explain a lot more.
Hey, how can I look out when I'm in a bathtub?
And you're chained to the bathtub.
And I take a time to change.
Well, at least he's nice enough to let her change.
And then Risky's just gloating, laughing maniacally,
Yeah, she's just chilling.
Yeah.
while you beat up her henchman,
Well, it's a transform henchman at this point.
but still her henchman.
True.
I mean, technically didn't kill it. It's just...
And now we have the magic lamp.
When I first played Shantae in Risky's Revenge, for some reason when I saw the magic lamp, the first thing I thought was Mario Party 3.
Why?
Oh.
Because of the magic lamp item?
Yeah.
Is
Which
that
went
the
for one
one
of
that grants you like a wish or whatever?
It takes you straight to the star in the game.
Oh, okay.
And for some reason, it was a toad genie. So now we have to do something about this pirate master. Oh yeah, that's exactly what they're trying to foreshadow in the beginning. If you're wondering what about that island.
So he's gonna be the main villain?
For
Yeah,
this game,
he's-
yes.
Yeah, for this game he is.
By the way, I've just noticed this now, but is there visible bags under Risky's eyes, or is that supposed to be shading? I can't tell.
Let me see.
I
don't see any bags.
see the bags, but I think that's supposed to be shaded.
Yeah. Eyeliner or whatever.
I don't know. Something about it makes it look like she has bags under her eyes. I can't tell.
Well, when they have, I don't know, evildoer villains tend to have stuff like that around their eyes just to make them more
Menacing.
menacing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this just makes her look old. Well, then again, she does already have like pale blue skin, so.
So now we have to go get this map that
By the way, I gotta say, this theme for Scuttletown, I love this theme.
the soundtrack for the entire game is fucking awesome. I pretty much love every single track in this game.
Yeah, all the Shantae games have amazing soundtracks.
But more Shantae in the next parts.